Alrighty, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to the lowest quality stream on Twitch for episode number 933 of the Left Turn Star Single Player Series. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Mac, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Woo! It's mob switch time. Let's go. I'm jumping right into it. None of this just chatting for an hour before I play the video game, you know? Oh, I don't have that much time. Oh, mods can snooze ad breaks. I didn't know that. That's cool. How many villagers do I got? And why is my MSPT 5,000? You know, I should probably disable Iron Golem spawning because, bro. Otherwise, we just end up with problems like this. If I put an Iron Golem inside here, it'll just like die, right? So, like, how does this thing even? How does it even spawn? Like, fine. I'll just. Today's good. Watching you and Sennis at the same time. It's a lot of voices in my head. There. We'll make it more voices in your head. Iron. I need a carved pumpkin. I don't have shears though. Why do I have so many emeralds? You know what? It's fine. We'll leave the iron golems alone for low. Why? I have like no frames. I have no frames. So this is almost done for the day. That's why I went live 2 minutes early. Also, I did tell him earlier. I was like, I'm planning on doing the thing, and he's like, cool. I did not expect him to still be live. Hi, Grace. I keep hearing him say that there's a funny alert. Funny alert when I raid him. But I don't know when the next time is that I will raid him. Maybe if I go live, like, I don't know, at noon on a Saturday for some reason, you know? God, my frames are terrible. I have to stop watching the Steno stream. Level of time manipulation is like high school girl level. Well, I didn't expect him to be live. Like, I had just... Grant and I sped through our Slay the Spire run at the very end because I expected to... I expect him... I didn't expect him to be live now, but, you know, I wanted to stream today. So, okay. Plan for today is quite simple. We hit 14,000 days last stream, and now we trade with villagers all day. Yeah. Wait for both of you. I know what the sound alert is for when Lucas raids Stenos. That's okay. I wanted to make a funny alert for him. And I totally have an idea. I just have to... I was supposed to do it today, but instead I just played Slay the Spire. Fun game, by the way. Okay. Here we go. Yo! So many hours. You have any idea how many hours that is? There's a stupid table right there. Thank you. Now go. Of course, I run out of insulin right now. 3 months. That's a lot of hours. This is still my favorite part, guys. This is still my... Yeet. It's so good. Two months, 7 days. Mac's cooked, guys. Mac is cooked. At what point am I a loser? I'm pretty sure I've watched Stenos for more than that, so don't worry about it. Like, how many hours is that? A lot? Yeet. It's more funny when the villagers, they just look at you the whole time, you know? Potato, but I'll buy bread instead. Whee! Loop, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. How y'all? How you doing? Loop has spent 1 month, 4 days, and 17 hours watching Udon 1. That's a lot of hours. Do you have any idea how many hours that is? Not too bad? No, for your chatting history, which is not a lot. I'd say that's pretty good. Grace has watched for 2,345 hours. Holy schmackles. That's a lot of hours. All right, maybe I do not have that many hours instead of this. So Monarch twice over? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think it's funny that I got Monarch and then 6 hours later, Stenos went on his break for 3 years. It's like he just waiting for me to get Monarch. Hey, do it. 1,625 hours in my stream. That's not bad. How many hours does it say that I'm doing? No! Good morning. Good morning from the Stenos House of Chill. Hello, everybody. Pooping all of the buttons, making it not chill.
$5 a month.
Good morning from the Stenos House of Chill. Steno raid Steno hey.
Hello, Max being a spamming Yahoo. Who do we got in here? We, of course, have Stenos, Geeky Ninja, Dream MC, Betty, Shadowstone, Valk, Loop, Potatosaurus, Cool Dragon, Bruh, Rex, Valk, Peaches, Canadian Jen. Hello, everybody. Ready? In my defense, Stenos told me to. Okay. I also enabled the spam. All right. How is everybody? How was the Steno stream? I'm sure you guys are enjoying them so much more than I am.
Ches73, thanks for
Should
the
probably
follow.
change that
I
alert.
appreciate you less than 3.
It's also too good, though. Thanks for the follow, Peaches. I, unfortunately, am at work most of the time when Stenos is stream. Well, all of the time. When he starts stream. Hello.
Dream, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you less than 3.
Hope you had a nice work day at work today. It was all right. Thank you for the bits. Oh, that reminds me. Stenos,
This one is also good.
You have to fix your creeper alert because your creeper alert is not good. What is it? Creeper sound alert? There's a command that like says that my alert is superior. You know? Somebody will know the command. Mac will know the command maybe. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I heard it on the first VOD. And creeper sound is superior. And I was like, Stenos, that's TNT. Anyways, I hope everybody who raided over with Stenos is doing well. I am currently making a mob switch. Which means sending these poor villagers to their doom. Yeet. And they run around like chickens with their heads cut off. Except it's a lot less entertaining now because they just die. Poor guys. Isn't it so nice to have him back? I am so happy. Also, Stenos, you streamed for Creeper Sound Rant. Yes. I have 7 hours of content to listen to tomorrow. Even though I've already listened to 3 of them, I will listen to the first 3 hours of stream again tomorrow because I've already forgotten what I listened to. Yay! Was more hours this time? Listen, do 8 tomorrow. I was expecting, I think 5 is a good number to start out at, you know? Was too much fun to stop? I know. The only reason I stop is because I like not being on 0 hours of sleep. Just unfortunate when my alarm goes off at 4:40 a.m. Yo, anybody want to make me a full-time streamer? I won't say no. I will stream 50 hours a week. Carrots, potatoes. So yeah, the trick with zombifying villagers is in order for them to not despawn, you have to make sure that you trade with them. Or you dump them off. Otherwise, they will despawn. But because they have MBT data, I think that's the right one, right? Is that right? MBT data? Yeet. Run around! Look at him go! You know, this is giving me an idea for predictions. Right? You have a pit, and then you drop zombie villagers down in it, and you have a prediction for, like, how long will it take for him to turn into a zombie. You know? It's like 2 seconds. It's not because they have the MBT data. It's hard-coded into villagers. Being up that early sucks, but getting home early in the day is nice. Yeah, getting home at 4 is totally nice. Yeah, it's so early in the day. The real problem is that I only live like a half an hour away from work. The fact that I get there early, you gotta leave 10 minutes of buffer, right? It ends up basically being an hour each way. Like, I get up at 4:40 a.m. and I walk into my house from work at 3:50 p.m. So I am basically in work mode for 11 hours out of the day, as I like to call it. So, yeah, that sucks. Kind of like school hours. It was not like school hours. I did not have to get up at 4:40 to go to school. My alarm went off at 6 most of the time to go to school, but that was also because I like getting there early. Nope, that's the wrong way. Stop it. Man, do y'all remember my first Stenos raid? I freaked out because it was super cool. Hello, my name is Stemis. Red. Yeet. So many iron golem spawns. So many. Oh shoot, I broke it. Because I forgot to retry. I broke it! No, he's broken. Have a boat. Have a boat. Get in the boat. Thanks. I have absolutely no idea how this interaction works, but we're going to find out, chat. We're going to find out. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay. And then I do this. Perfect. And then he's stuck there. Ah! Look at that. I fajixed it. Let's go. Master fajixer. Might get rid of... I would get up at 4:35 and play StarCraft and go to school about 7. Makes sense. Peaked in 4th grade. I don't remember what that was. Oh, that was me talking about math. Is very true when it comes to math. Beetroot. Ugh. Beetroot. I have 22 carrots. Look at that. Perfect. Then the farmers will naturally replant them. Can't wait until you raid me. That's okay, Stenos. Next time you raid me, I'm going to have a wonderful sound for you. I don't know if it'll be a raid sound. It might. I think I'm just going to make it a bit sound. Replace one. But it is glorious. I was working on Tuesday listening to the VOD from Monday, and you said something, and it literally was like, it just sucked me out of my, just going through the motions at work. You're not really thinking about anything, and it just like yoinked me back into the real world, and I was like, I have to write this down. That's the wrong way. Stop it. Okay, fine. Unlike Stenos, I did not take a 3-year break from streaming. However, I am no better at the game than he is. You should just make an 11th one instead of replacing it. Do I have all the numbers 1 through 10? I also have like 69 and some other things, right? 69 is yodeling Stenos. It's great. It's fantastic. Only one of the 3 of us is good at the game, and it's not you two. True. I'm a professional master. Yeah, okay. I mean, look at what's happening. That's my raid farm, which, has only a small amount of iron columns. Oh, I'm like, why is there a gap here? It's just entity viewing distance. I should really make it like drop off into a hopper. Like those lava cauldron systems and all that. That way I don't have to do that. Yeah. But I have a storage building now. You better watch out. I almost was going to ask if you built it in the wrong place, but that was the part that I was there for. When I was like, listen, if you build the storage building on the opposite side from the vault, then it forces you to build a path. And or like use minecarts and or horses and or not the happy gas, because the happy gas sucks. Listen, I can finally say all of the things that I've been meaning to say for feedback. Also, it's so funny hearing you be like, the happy gas will replace the Elytra. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think he does, because you might spend half your time organizing it in the most perfect way. I gotta actually sit down and watch some of the streams. I don't have any more wood. Wood. When do I have hay bales? Oh, it's wheat storage. I love the sound the Fletcher makes. It'll be reorganized multiple times for sure. Yeah. This is so much fun. I love watching villagers. Ready? There's 3 of them. I didn't realize there was 3 of them. All right, which one's gonna live the longest, chat? The farmer, the red-coated Fletcher, or the brown-coated Fletcher? Take your bets now. Bets start at $1. Here we go. Hope you have your bets placed. There's an iron golem over here. That's Can they spawn in here? Can iron golems spawn in here? This is... I just realized. I should probably not allow that to happen. Which means I should just put the villagers... Yeah, okay. I'll deal with the iron golem later. All right, here we go. Bets are in. 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off to the races. I think it was that guy. I think it was the red-shirted thing. I was not in a good place to see that, but I'm pretty sure it was that guy. You can review the VOD if you want to fight me, so hooray. Red coat, yeah. I think it was the red coat. I'm gonna get table flipped. I'm gonna get... Hi, guys. Yeah, I didn't consider that, did I? No, I'm just gonna assume that won't happen. I don't know if that's an intelligent decision. Don't they need workstations though to summon golems? Or beds or something? Like pardon my ignorance, but I thought they needed stuff. Is the inside only 2 blocks tall? No, it's 3. Just need to be scared by a zombie, huh? Surely it won't. Listen. If an iron golem spawns in there, I'm cheating in zombie villagers. I don't care. I'm not going through this again. Fight me. Like, I will straight up just spawn in zombie villagers. I do not care. I'm not going through this again. Can I just say, I love the fact that it's just, this is constantly supplying villagers. I haven't run out yet in the stream. Like, that is incredible. Jimmy! I heard your name today on stream and I was like, oh, Jimmy hasn't come by yet. But he's here! Jimmy! Good to see you. Welcome in.
Steno Spiral.
Welcome back to the lowest quality stream on Twitch. For 36 months, 3 years. A lot of months. How are you, Jimmy? Hope you're doing well. Red. Enjoy a month of the emojis, extra channel points, and the ad-free viewing. Thank you, Peaches and Dream MC, for following. FBI, open up! And this kitty plays.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you less than 3.
Hope you're well as well. So many hope you're wells. Also, I love Stenos saying that he doesn't want to ask people how they're doing, and then all he did today was ask people how they're doing. I don't know if you tend to stick to that. Beetroots. Ugh. Ugh. We're sipping. I noticed after every single time that just kept doing it, it's like, stop doing the thing. You know, just smack yourself on the wrist. Just... Eat 22 carrots. That's 22. Beautiful. Please don't be 23. Hooray. All right, now get out of here. Zoom. Man, I'm like so bad at saying things when I should have said, "Hey, welcome to my Lifetime Survival World." Who cares? Everyone will be back. See, if you stream for at least 7 hours, you should have somebody to raid into most of the time. And if you stream for like 9 hours, then Matt could be live, you know? Steno showed up, I knew he was going to, and still panicked. Well, it's not necessarily about panic. It's like, I need to capitalize. It's like, yeah, I could have said, like, I could have had a thing, like, welcome to my lifetime survival world, Rowan Daria, and all these things. And I'm like, ugh, too much effort. People will get to know me in due time. Exactly, which is why I bought a scale. Well, fair enough. Yeah, I'm down like all of the LBs since I started my job. I started my job and I first weighed 272 pounds. No, 273 pounds. And then the other day I weighed myself and it said 251. And I was like, damn! And then I weighed myself the other day and it was back up at 258, but that's because it was the weekend and I hadn't pooped in like 2 days. And, you know, I was wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants and I still had my shoes on. It's like four valid excuses as to why the weight was 6 pounds higher than it was the other day. You know, you joke about the not pooping thing. Genuinely affects your weight a lot more than you think. This is why you weigh yourself at the same time every day if you are genuinely, like, you know, wanting to track weight and all that. I just jump on the scale whenever and be like, oh, I weigh this much today, you know. It matters. Bro, you have one job. Well, you have 0. Can you please get the fletching table? Please. Please. Villager disagrees. Well, I'm going to disagree with you, and my sword is going to agree with you if you don't behave. What? Like, okay, fine. I will break and replace the fletching table. Sure. Thanks for wasting everybody's time. Yeet. Throw the stack of arrows out, and away we goes. That's how often I have to I have to pull my pants up when I walk to class. Yes, I need to know I need to get a belt. Oh, I forgot again. This is a small problem. He's running back. Wait, is he gonna pathfind all the way back? That's hilarious. This is ready. Ready. Oh gosh darn it. Here, can I just like shove you over there? Yeah, perfect. Nerd. Got him. Lurk for a few so I can get stuff done and VOD upload. Yay, thank you. I will watch tomorrow. Well, listen tomorrow. But yes. Yeah, poor villager. He thought he escaped, and then, you know, his greed, his need for fletching brought him right back home. You know, really, this should be a button, shouldn't it? It should be a button. I'm going to turn it into a button. Whoop. It's, I don't know, something about throwing villagers down a hole gives me joy. All right, is there an iron golem that spawned in here and killed them all? No. Why are you holding a grass block? No. Gosh darn it. Well, that's -1 villager. Weight about the same for my entire adult life, only fluctuating from 225 to 245. Yeah, my weight has not steadily gone up, but it's slowly gone up. I was around 220 my freshman and sophomore year, and then every summer I would basically gain like 10 pounds. And then it just kept going up and up and up because I wasn't doing anything. Like during the school year, I would hold steady, but then during the summers, I would gain weight. And then it hit 270, and I was like, oh, that's a number that is not 220, you know? I don't know if I'll ever be 220 again. Or for those of you who are not from the what the hell is a kilometer land, that would be 100 kilograms. Because the conversion is 2.2. And this summer, fall, I lost most of that. Yeah, most people it's the freshman 15. For me, it was the junior 15. I say that because between sophomore and junior year, that's when I gained all my weight. I don't even... Oh, shoot. Well, Go back the other way. Thank you. So, what did I... Oh, I hit that. I was like, what did I take all that damage to? There you go. Now, Fletch. Is the... Oh, he's still attached to it. That's why. Hang on. Oh. Bro's like, I can see the fletching table. Then look, the moment he transforms, this guy's gonna fletch. And now. Is he alive? He is very much not alive. Bro just doesn't want to fletch. Okay, fletch. Dining hall food to do that to you? Yeah. Gained weight my junior year too. I don't know if because I was finally on a normal university schedule or lifestyle. Stress from the nonsense the start of that year. That could be a good point. Having your school get disbanded can be a good stressor. Yeah. That's what you'd call it. Are you just like prohibited from fletching? To making food on the weekend to eat throughout the week? A college student meal planning, Vilk? That is unheard of. Unheard of. Nightbud is mentioning me in the stream. Oh, because it's my channel. I'm lurking in my own channel now. Quick. Who do I want to watch? Not me. So, you know what? I'm going to get that offline time. It is so nice seeing streams back. He's a Fletcher now. Yay. Oh, God. Like, so nice. Wee. Let me sleep. I'm telling you, if you guys need a zombie villagerification machine, just do what I did. It works way better than you think it would. Because I have not run out of villagers. They just pathfind upwards. I don't know. They see the block and they're like, we can get to it. I don't. A whole bunch of farmers to automatically keep the breeding going. This is my own design, by the way. Brewdog approved. So, you know. Take that with the largest grain of salt in the history of the United States. Wouldn't so much call it meal planning. I just make more food that I can eat on weekends and then eat it more as leftovers during the week. That's fair. I haven't even had food today. I came home, played Slay the Spire, and then launched Minecraft and went. You know, I would feel very accomplished today doing this schedule if I was doing a job that I didn't want to rip my eyes out. You know, I would be okay doing this. Just like coming home, doing absolutely nothing, and then going to bed if I was doing something fulfilling for my day job. You guys ready to watch a national tragedy take place? Run, dude, run! Run! Run for the hills! Fucked. That I don't eat breakfast most days. Oh. Lunch usually just a sandwich that I make that day, so it really only is 5 meals a week. Okay, that's fair. When I was in school, I would make the 1 pound, like, 1 pound pastas. You know, like uncooked pastas, and those would last me 5 days. Or 5 days. Those would last me at least 3 meals. So I would have that for dinner for like 3 days. Buy the box of pasta for, you know, $3 or whatever, and get 3 meals out of it. You're like, hell yeah. I miss living at school. It was a lot of fun. Yeet. Oh, he almost escaped. He almost got to the corner. I have no good way of knowing how many villagers there are. Pasta's a big money and time saver. It's also so good. Like, who doesn't like noodles? Getting my pre-workout drink, then I think I'm going to risk a walk today. Isn't it like... Oh, it's not dark at all. Tells you how much I pay attention. He's fletching. Okay, well, I'll just buy more arrows then. All right. Go! A rice and a thing. I've never heard of. Okay, I need to make this delay longer so that way I have more time to look. That way I don't have to zoom in every time. Also, yes, I'm running old textures and old sounds. Fight me. I should probably install the Steno sound controller mod. Because if it really does give you, you know, control over your sounds, then I could, like, change some sounds. Just rice with some other food. Literally anything will do. Oh. So it's just rice with insert whatever food that you want. So it's a rice stew in a way, if you think about it hard enough. All right, here we go. Yep, that's plenty of time. That's funny. I just want to say that this is the first time that I have done anything with villagers, and it has worked absolutely 10 times better than I thought it would, by the way. I mean, this is just... It's amazing. This is amazing at how well this is working. Now that I'm getting into a rhythm, I am going to run out of villagers. Maybe I'll help them out a little bit. Like, hey guys, you wanna peruse your way out of the corner instead of being stuck there? There you go. Come on, dude. There you go. Perfect. He's gonna be angry at me. You punched me! I'm gonna charge you 33 sticks for an emerald now, and it's gonna be annoying. Nope, never mind. It was the other guy. Mostly because I've really been enjoying rice these days. It's just so good. Fair enough. Add some teriyaki sauce to that, and boy, it's delicious. Also make just a meal out of fried rice. That's fair. I would rather have pasta than rice. Maybe that's where the 270 pounds came from. Whee! Oh god. Did they spawn an iron golem in here? I got really scared because I heard things dying and then I realized that it was the villager. I was really scared. It's more expensive and also has more carbs. Carbs. Spicy Peaches, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. I have to start saying Spicy Peaches because there's somebody just followed me whose name is Peaches 73. You know, I'm just gonna call you both Peaches, and you're just gonna have to know who I'm talking to. How are you, Peaches? Hope you're doing all right today. Why don't you want to take my thing? There's not a Fletcher here. I'm good. How am I? Oh, he just got it there. Well played. I am doing fantastic. See, look, he's very angry at me. Yeah, well, you can take your arrows and... Work is work. I'd rather be doing literally anything else than work. But it's okay. See, the workday ends and they all just coagulate over here. It's beautiful. I bet you I could shove them in the corner. That's what I'm gonna do. There's also not a lot of adult villagers running around. Maybe I should go easy on the production. Go do something else for a little bit. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll let them breed. Well, I don't really have a choice over that. So, you know, if they want to be idiots and come up the tube of destiny, then they can gamble their life away. Lower glycemic index. You know, for somebody who is type 1 diabetic, you'd think I'd care a little bit more about food, but I just bolus for the food, man. I mean, because truly, that is the thing with type 1 diabetes, is I can eat anything that anybody else can eat. It is not more unhealthy for me than it is for anybody else. You know, but like eating 5 pounds of pasta every day is not healthy for the same reasons for you as it is for me. Mac, you're intelligent. What's the best way for me to figure out how many entities I have here? Does it lower my render distance to 2? Right? Is that what it is? Oh, my game is not very happy with that. Well, that says 68. And I look this way and it says 2. So I have 66 villagers? Voxy might get really angry with me for doing this. Pause the game and count. Okay. This is not ancient Mesopotamia, you know? As I get older, I carb crash more. That's the main reason why. That's a good point. I mean, it makes sense, right? All right, I am on... Oh, well, the problem is I have stupid things here. Let's see. Look at the E counter. I mean, that is what the E counter is, right? I'm going to assume I have, like, 60. I'm going to assume I have 60. So 10 more. And then we're going to try it out. And if it spawns mobs at nights, then I'm going to come back here and do more. Wait, this FOV is not what I want. I want 90. There we go. I can play the game again. So let's wait for the villager breeder to do its thing. If you're wondering why I need a mob switch, I can actually show you from here. Is this the right direction? It is. You can't see it. Let me just turn up my render distance here from 512 to 2048 real quick. Without a single increase in performance. There it is. That right there is 14,000 blocks away from my current location, by the way. Oh, hey, look. Mac, you should recognize this. Just by going to your creeper farm, which is super fast, look for mob spawns. If you have like 60 plus, all other mob spawns will be super slow, so you want a really fast farm. That's a good point. That's the redstone crafter, yeah. So I just like to point out that the redstone crafter that I built is it's over here. It is at negative 16,481, and I am seeing it from negative 500. That is, I am quite literally looking at a block that is 14,000 blocks away. If you guys like play with Voxy, please make this mod bigger. People need to know about it. It should get integrated into the base game. I am quite literally playing on 2,000 render distance with 0 performance cuts. 0. I lose 0 FPS for this. Okay, maybe a little bit, you know. It is obviously doing something, which means it is eating away at performance. A little bit. But come on, I have 2,000 render distance and I'm at 100 plus FPS while streaming, while having another stream open, you know. Mind you, I am CPU bottlenecked. I have an i5. Anyways, let me actually explain what you're looking at. So that right there is going to be my final base. It's a 1,000 by 1,000 block perimeter. And in order to... And I just started it recently. Which means I need to do trenches. And the last thing I need is a creeper dive bombing me while I'm in the middle of trenching. And blowing up my trencher. So that's why I'm building a mod switch. So I can turn off all the overworld mobs. There's also like no reason for me to run Voxy at 2,000, so I just keep it at 512. That's just what it is. Look, you don't see it, but you still get to see everything. Oh, that's a waterfall. Where's my starting base? It's behind the hill. There it is. There's my starter base, all the way over there. 2,000 blocks away. 2,500 blocks away. This farm is chunk loaded, so we should go do something. I fixed my iron farm in the last stream. Or the stream before that? Yeah, it was the stream before that. So let's go check it out, see how we're doing. I have not gathered a shulker box of iron. Is it broken? I gathered one, I think. No? Is it working? It's working if I sit here. Oh, I'm in render distance. How do I tell if it's working? What was wrong with it? I fixed the... Oh my god. I was scared shitless for a second. I was like, where's all my entities? I'm outside of entity rendering distance. Sorry, my heart dropped. I fixed the zombies. I never put water buckets in there. That's right. I never put... Wait, did I? Did I put water buckets in here? I did. Yay. Okay, it is working. I implemented the new system. I'm going to assume that it's working. And that I just haven't given it enough time to run. Looks like a simple solution. It was. It took me a minute to get it down, but ComView was there to help me out. All the villagers are like... Blah. And then I chunk loaded it again with 4 ender pearls. So as long as I'm in the overworld, they should be running. You know what? While I'm here, let's actually build the walls while I'm doing literally nothing. You know, we're just waiting for villagers to breed. So let me put all the stuff in here. It's one unorganized shulker, and I'll take it out. Actually run in any dimension since it's chunk loaded. Even though it's only chunk loaded with ender pearls? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, are you serious? Man, it's been a long time since I used this. Loaded chunks are always loaded. Interesting. I didn't know that. It is more efficient for me to go up 3 layers and then use Swift Sneak. I think, right? 4.5 compared to sprinting with 2 is 7.8. Yeah, it is. It is. 4.5 doubled is 9. So since I have Swift Sneak now, it is more efficient for me to use. Yes. I like the new sounds of the blocks. I wanted to build my raid farm here. But I don't know, I'll turn this into something, yeah. Thankfully my iron farm does still reside you know, within the perimeter, even though it's not centered anymore like the old one was. But it's okay. I'll put something spawn related in here. I'll probably expand the perimeter. All I know is that I want it to have iron walls, and I wanted it to have iron walls for a long time. And now that I finally have an iron farm, I can do that. Well, now that I have a fast iron farm, I just want to say the fact that the El Mango Peaceful Farm or Peaceful Iron Farm powered this world for as long as it did is a testament to El Mango's iron farm. Like, I lived on a 5-villager iron farm for 12,000 days of my world. So I'm going to do the follow age command in Senos' chat. Follow age. Because I was definitely following by now, right? No! I followed you at like 10 p.m.? What the hell? No. Ugh. My first message in Senos' chat was Y1144. Rigged. Oh! Loop, you have to do that. You have to do follow age in 2 hours. 8 years, 8 months, 8 days, and 6 hours. You have to do that. You have to do that, in 2 hours. It's a night stream super long ago. I remember when you would stream. What was the schedule? Was it like 3 to 11 Eastern? You would start at 1 p.m., I assume, after your grandparents' lunch. I don't have a bed over here. No, I do. Yeah, basically. Wasn't it, you know, it was, realistically, it was like 1 p.m. until whenever the hell you wanted to be done. Which, you know, fair enough, right? I have to sneeze, hang on. Also, I don't want to be mean, but the Stenos hourly break show script could definitely be redone. Because I would lose my mind if I had to hear that. If I have to listen to that. With that cadence. For like ever. I think it can be improved upon. Oh, I have to hold shift. This is one of the things you forced me to put off by redoing, or by coming back early. Hey, listen. Now I'd rather have you back and an awkward Stenos hourly break show than a good Stenos hourly break show and no stream. It's so much slower than you normally talk. It really feels like a script. True. Also, the intonate, I don't know, what is the cadence? The cadence is probably the word. When you're talking about the channel point redemption. The snail point, channel point redemption. You know, but words on stream is fun. True. Just remove the thing for the interim. You don't have to remove it. It's just the fact that you had already planned on redoing it was good enough for me. Like, I just wanted to bring it to your attention. It's cringe though, and I think that. Who cares if it's cringe? You know, as long as you iterate on it. That's the most important part. I was afraid it was never going to happen. I'm so excited to finally have Steno streams back, and he's never going to go get the milk again. He's gotten enough milk. Yeah, Mac, I remember that Mac and I would have conversations while playing Deep Rock and be like, is he ever going to stream again? And, you know, Mac, of course, was like, yeah. And I would be like, you know, I'd be like, nah, it'll never happen. He's banned from going to a store again. Exactly. Exactly, Ratty. No more store going. See, this is why, yeah, Uber Eats from now on. Thanos. Uber Eats and DoorDash from here on out. No more going to the store yourself, because obviously you got lost last time. Out of the beacon range? That's hilarious. Wonder if people who miss the milk bucket explainer understand why I have it in the offhand. Starting to sound like Lucas when I talk about shopping. Or are you using the... Oh, we don't have a milk bucket. We don't have a Rudog milk bucket. Because, you know, how often have I... I have used a milk bucket 56 times. That's not a lot of times. Out of milk of doom. Would you like me to make a damn milk bucket? I wouldn't say no, and you could listen. You could have your art on Stenos' unless listen. If Stenos would use the Rudog milk bucket, then sure. If he's not going to use it, then I don't see a reason for you to use it. The pack is technically missing milk, powdered snow, tadpoles, axolotls, salmon, cod, pufferfish, and tropical fish. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. My foot is itching so bad right now. Stop it. Yo, that's a new update to OBS. It says that the pre-rolls are on, but it says it in like dark mode. Nightmare. Wait, the fish sounds so much fun though. Yeah, the axolotls, you know. The salmon, cod, the pufferfish, and the tropical fish. Uh-oh. Guys, I think we, in trying to tell her that it's okay, we also have convinced her that it might sound fun. Nightmare. Yeah, that's so funny. It's so funny. You turn into Nightmare. Is that a simple inversion of colors? Or did you do something fancy there? Also, you guys can't see it, but the subtitles.block.trapdoor.toggle. I love my subtitles. I just played with sliders. Oh, I see. It wasn't just like you invert. It was that you actually played with how much. If someone reminds me later, oh, trust me, there will be no problem. I'm going to be so happy tomorrow because, listen, there is no way that I don't get my Stenos content tomorrow. because either I'm listening to a downloaded VOD on YouTube that's 7 hours long, or I'm listening live. Like there's no way that I don't get Stenos all tomorrow. It's great. It's gonna be perfect. I don't have to like download videos and frantically in the morning trying to figure out what I'm gonna listen to during work. You know, because like I'll listen to my music. I'm okay with that. But I'd rather listen to Stenos content. Listening now, taking a walk. Okay. All right, guys. We now have to dictate everything we're doing. Iron block, 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 iron block. On the walking pad, not outside. Oh. Well, still, iron block, iron block. You know, I've been thinking about this, especially since I've been an only listener. Sometimes I think it would be helpful, Stenos, and I don't know if Mac has experienced this as well, but sometimes you read like half the chat message and
Lucas gets scared.
Fight me. Stenos will read half the chat message, and I myself have a bad habit of doing this. And I just like won't understand the context at all. You know, and so as I'm been a listener only to stream, I have to get into the habit of myself dictating chat messages better. But also, even if it would be like, you know, you can simply say like Mac says Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days I can technically miss stream. I get out of class at 2:30, so if you stop streaming after 4 hours, I just might miss it. You know, something like that. Where now if I'm listening, I'm only listening, I go, oh, Mac saying this, you know. So I remember that, which is why I said Mac a couple of times, yeah. It's something that I had in the back of my head for a while, but now that I am officially basically an audio-only listener, that it's really noticeable. Like I'll be like, I can't pick up my phone and read the message, you know. Even if you don't attach a name to it, at least give like context. You know, so you read somebody's message about how they're doing today and you say, oh, that's great, insert username. So I go, oh. So audio only people appreciate the sip cam button that mutes the drinking sound. Well, every time you say sip cam, I I think of you in the silhouette because it's funny. All right, one more shulker box of iron blocks, and then let's go check out our villagers. I imagine that they are all bred up. And you go, damn it, what's the point? An automated, what do you mean by automated workflow? Loop. We specialize in promoting Twitch channels. How about you specialize in promoting your fist up your own butt, huh? Been wanting to, you know what, Loop? I don't. So if you need motivation to make one, you should use me. Like I would totally think about doing something like that if it were easy. But I also like don't care at all. I just upload my VODs in full. As I am behind in that. I need to catch up. Need to catch up in uploading VODs. I didn't upload one for like 3 weeks. Need to understand how people do it / want it done. That's a good point. Like I watched the Primogen. I seen some of his videos. I have no idea what his workflow is. Sounded like a fun vibe coded project. I could very much, like, you give me a tool and I could give you feedback, and you give me a tool and I could give, you ask Claude to do it better, and then I can tell you Claude didn't do it better, or in fact Claude did it worse, or things like that. I would be happy to like test out making a video out of my stream. The problem is I know that my streams are very much not conducive to turning a singular stream into a video. Like, what have I done today? I have sent 30 villagers to the gulag and placed iron blocks for an hour and 11 minutes. That's peak YouTube content right there, guys. I think another, to completely pivot, because I was thinking of Steno streams again, I think that the nice thing for someone like me who is very involved in the Stenos community is that I'll get to see community members from Stenos pop into my chat more often, And that's nice. I heard Me Nellie's name today, and I was like, yo, I haven't seen her in chat in forever. Last time I did was when I watched Dion, and the last time I watched Dion was a long time ago. The daily 15-second recap. That's just, if you want the daily 15-second recap, just go to the VOD directory. Like, I already basically do. He said do. Already basically do a 15-second recap, and it's just me writing in the VOD directory. Alright, I still hear zombie villagers. That's good. I'm out of fireworks. No! You know what? There's lots of babies. That's good. How many dudes are there up here? There's a lot of dudes up here. I'm gonna go block off. I'm gonna block off them from getting up here. I'm telling you, villagers they just want to climb things. I forgot to grab all of my stuff. Senos being like, I don't want to use an Elytra that often. Me spams Elytra to move 2 blocks. Senos says Twitch has an auto clip thing with AI that puts subtitles on. I read the message in my mind. I just didn't read it out loud. That's interesting. And also, for a stream like me, not that useful. I think it just comes down to the fact that my content is not very objectively good. And you know what? That's okay. It's not applicable to a large audience. I disagree. Well, I mean, that's fair. You're here watching it, right? Of course, the people who are in my stream are going to like my content. Whee! I guess people like watching pirate software, so. I am? Who do you think you are? I am. Yes. I don't. Oh, you're saying you're enjoying watching pirate software. Well, I think the dislike from him comes from a different reason, because you are actually a part of the industry, and I assume it comes from that rather than an actual viewer perspective, and the fact that he's very smug. Okay, so maybe it doesn't come from the fact that you're part of the industry. Maybe it just comes from the fact that he is a very smug person. So I said I wanted to do 10 more. Smug and not genuine enough for me. It's so funny that being genuine on a stream is not that hard. I don't know. Maybe it's difficult for not me. But I'm like, I just be myself. Like I don't know how you practice not being smug. Like I don't know. Don't assume you're better than everybody else, which is not that difficult. Like, I'm sorry. I'll go 3 high. I thought that was a skeleton shooting at me. Oh. Decorate. Perfect. I'm sure next time I need this, I'll be like, why did I build it that high? I also need to make a playlist for Minecraft songs because I like all of the Generation Alpha songs. Not all of the Generation Beta songs belong in like a Spotify type fitting. And like 13 doesn't really fit, I think. Like a song like this is fine. But the long Nether songs that take forever to make any sound, I'm like, eh. Also, I need Stenos viewer confirmations about this. I want to ask you to raise the music volume by quite literally 5%. Like just 5%. And then also get rid of that one track that had people yapping in it. Because I heard that and I was like, he's playing music with lyrics in it? And then that is the moment that you paused it and you're like, get the lyrics off my stream. Oh. Primary reason I haven't used it goes too low and goes too high too. That's fair. A lot of that, I mean, you could put an equalizer on it, right? No clue which track that was. Happened twice. Raise the music slightly. Perfect. It could also be that I am in a loud work environment. And like, if I raise you any higher in my ear, you will be too loud to where I can just barely hear the music. Which, according to your formula, you have the audio set up exactly the way that you want it. I'm just like, can I get 5% more volume? I think I have the music a lot higher on my stream. 1, because I enjoy listening to it. And 2, I don't yap as much as you do. Especially when there's not as many people here. Like there are times when I'm digging where I'll just like 2-3 minutes will go by without me saying anything. I know that makes me a bad streamer and all that, but I don't care. I'm not the full-time content creator. So you know what, Senos? Go win that Mega Millions tonight. And then I'll stream 50 hours a week. In all honesty, I was thinking about this. I might stream 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. That way, all of my stream time is blocked together, and all of my not stream time is blocked together. Because I thought that I would enjoy working 7 to 3. The problem is because I live so far away from my job, it is not 7 to 3. It's, 4 to 4, basically. If I lived closer to home, or closer to work, it would be a lot more bearable. The problem is I don't. Stream what? I missed the number. I would stream 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. I think that's what I would do. I have lost track of how many zombie villagers I now have. But after this one, I'm going to go to my creeper farm, and we're just going to see if any mobs spawn. That would be smart. Time on and time off. I want to do that. See, what would be cool about that is I couldn't even complain about not having enough Stenos, because I work 5 days a week. I would be like, Stenos, there's not enough time. You're not streaming enough. It would be 12 hours of stream. I could only listen to 8 at work. I would have 8 extra hours of Stenos content a week. Right, I almost said, 12 hours, 3 days a week. The problem is that just doesn't feel like consistent enough. I think if you are a full-time streamer, right? In my opinion, if you are a full-time streamer, you should be live at least 4 days a week. Because if you're live 3 days a week, that means that you're off more days than you're on. And that doesn't feel good. Also, I just realized there's 3 villagers in there. I didn't push the button at all. There are 2 dudes with blocks? There's just the one guy with... Oh, I know what happened is I broke this block and he picked it up. That's what happened. It's just as he keeps numbers up and keeps regular, yeah. Grows core viewership, which is everything, yeah, exactly. I've had the same core people watching my stream for 4 years. Bro, get the job, man. Don't you want the job? It's emeralds. I'll give you free emeralds. Totally not. I give you 1 emerald and then I zombify you for the rest of your life. Totally. Shh. Shh. I saw you at over 100 today, Thanos, so that's good. All right, one more villager, chat. Then we're going to go see if we have a mob switch. That was a very high-pitched click. Yes, you want to get rid of me, but you can't. I would say that about me, Mac, but I watch your stream significantly less than you watch my stream. One, because I notoriously have streamed more than you, right? But 2, now you stream at weird times for me. Well, that's not true anymore. If you go live at 3, that's good. The problem is that there's somebody else who's live at 3 too. And when I'm on mobile and I'm listening audio only, I can't really lurk. So I have to wait until I get home before I can lurk in your stream, which is not the same as watching too. No clue, I haven't looked at the numbers, but that's good. I want to keep enough people to keep chat somewhat active, but not too crazy. That's good so far. I mean, I imagine it'll die down 20 to 40%, I would say. But who knows? You know, I'd say you're at a very good starting point for being gone for 3 years. Genuinely though, I would say wait. What am I trying to say? Wait 2 months before you start like actually looking at data. That would be my that would be my suggestion. Wait until May to start making any numbers. You're still at the bottom of my famous followers list. That'll change soon though. Did you get any raids today? I don't think so. No, you definitely did. Never mind. Once again, Stenos, this really weird property that you have. 3 raids? I can see all 3, by the way. You had this is I have literally only seen this happen with Stenos streams. He gets a raid and then he just holds the viewers. Like, it could also be because people in Shadow's chat lurk, which is what he got the raid from the other day. And then people in Joel's chat lurk, right? But like, look here. You get the raid from 83 to 99, and then you're at 83 in a half an hour. You know? Here you get the raid and you just hold it. It's great. Look at yesterday. Look at oh, I'm sorry, I'm blinding you. Look at the We Are So Back. This is the raid that he got from Shadowstone. Bang. And then he just held it for 4 hours. Like, what? That's not how raids work. That is not how raids are supposed to work, man. You just get the raid and just hold the viewership and then go up. The peak wasn't even the raid here. I don't know how that works. Also, this graph is so funny. Whee. All right, you'll get back up there. What's the ceiling for like an honest Minecraft streamer who's not on like Hermitcraft or all that? Is it Lynxy? Is it what Lynxy has right now, which is 500-600? Is that what the ceiling is? Is there a way to peak at 1K? Not that you would want that, I don't think. But 500-600 seems pretty good. I'll take 50, you know. Hi guys, fell off the walking pad. Nice. I had something to say, but I forgot it. Infume right now is 1.2K. That's different. The speedrunners are different. I'm saying honest, like survival Minecraft, you know. Also Infume, do not think that's rate spiked. The whole MCSR scene has blown up recently. Yeah, also I do hope you're okay. I just kind of laughed at you. I'm sorry. That's Hermitcraft numbers. Yeah, who in the directory has honest survival? Just do the thing, right? I mean, it's got to be. Oh, the farm is back here. It's got to be Lynxy. I did not actually fall over. Damn, would have been funny. Which is great considering the other day I fell off of a swivel chair trying to get to my closet's top shelf. Well, that's why you don't stand on swivel chairs. Also, it has been a hot second since I've been over here. Matt B, good to see you. Mandolin has 300 right now, and she's on one shot. Dude, this is like the first time I've been here coming through this portal in a long time. I was not expecting to see the red nether brick. I don't know why, but seeing the red nether brick loaded in with Voxy, I think this is the first time. I completely forgot that I did the walls. But this is complete. This is crazy. And the finished floor too. Like this farm is done, man. Glad to be here. Yeah. Happy to see your face, Matt. Don't you come over and reach the high shelves? I mean, I would. What's funny is I legitimately could because I'm a 2-minute walk away from your school while I'm at work. Oh, we can't forget about the object. All right, let's find out if I have a mob switch or not. Based on the lag, it doesn't feel like it. But here we go. Wait a minute. We have a mob switch. Let's go. Yes. The lag from this thing is boat based. Yeah, I realized. The 1,520 boats. Use F3 plus 1. Yeah, there's nothing there. There is no creeper spikes. It's pie chart. Yeah, I forgot I can just use the pie chart. Navigate through tick. 2. And then entities. Oh, shoot. F3 plus 1. Let me just... Oh, I broke it. How do I go back? 0. There we go. Level. Oh, here we go. Level. Entities. There's a witch. That's funny. Bat. Some cats. The player. The boats are 90% of the lag. Yeah, no creepers. We have a mob switch, guys. Ugh. I can literally hear my computer fans turn up whenever. Look at it. Oh, was this working? Oh, Lord. Massive. Oh, I would say the massive amount of gunpowder that we're supposed to get, but we weren't getting any gunpowder. Yay! Also, I'm kind of worried. How do we have a mob switch if I didn't load the... If I haven't loaded the thing? What's loading the mob switch right now? Genuinely. I haven't loaded... I just realized this shouldn't have worked. This shouldn't have worked. What's loading? What's loading the mob switch, guys? What's loading it? I also didn't push the last guy in. Yeah. Please don't tell me he spawned an iron golem and killed them all. Nope. Is it because of some weird portal tech? Is that what's happening? Is it some weird portal tech? It might be some weird portal tech. I'm gonna stop the... It's this portal? Is it one chunk away? No. Oh, maybe. Maybe it might just be on the edge. No. No, we're 2 chunks away. Am I lazy loading them? I'm not. This is a small problem if I can't turn this on and off. Well, I guess we do have one way to test, right? I did stop the chunk loader. The guy is standing here. Let's go test it out. Also, I kind of want to fly there. Where's the creeper farm? There. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at that. You can see it. That's so crazy. It's all the way over there. All of a sudden, I don't want to fly to it anymore. That's a lot of travel. I'm turning around. I ain't got time for the scenic route. I only got 2 hours to stream. And that's almost up. So this should spawn creepers, right? Because I'm stopping the chunk loading. I can't believe that. Maybe I'll make some slight adjustments to... Ow, I just took 4 hearts of damage for that. Not you have done something impossible. I might make adjustments to this. You know, I'll clean up the netherrack and all that. But I think this is mostly complete. Like, it doesn't look bad. Clean up some shulker boxes over here. Stone and all that. Redstone. And the netherrack. But also Cat Island. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Alright, here we go. My MSBT is slowly spiking. Yep, there we go. It's working. So they're just lazy loaded. Okay. That's actually really bad because that means that my villagers are going to be lazy loaded. What was that bulk? Yeah, don't worry about it. Compute. This was before I knew anything about storage stuff. Like, this was before I knew about the 6 X hopper loader and all that. Like, this was pre Lucas is actually forced to learn storage redstone. Like, I wasn't forced to here. What in the hell? So many relics of the past. This failed. 42 gunpowder. Nice. Yeah, don't worry about it. Storage tech is Lucas's passion. Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, like, I came up with this design to pulse the things, and I could totally condense this down. So, you know, oh yeah, here, look, you can watch it work. I think this was max Mac help me with this. And then, wait for it, wait for it. Oh, you'll love the always on observer clock. Whee! Oh, it doesn't even go up fast. That's right. It doesn't, it's not a bubble stream. It just floats. And then it gets picked up and gets stored along with the rest of them. You know, no big deal. Just a small amount of gunpowder that I have. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, it's full. Is this one full? No. Okay. That's crazy. Did you do a long hopper chain? Like I said, this was back. When did I build this? 2023? Probably. What is in this shulker box? Shocker. Why did I come here again? Oh, to test if it was working. So they're being lazy loaded. Based on how awful the redstone was. That's true. That's more than likely. That's more than likely true. Well, chat, I'm afraid to say it. We have set out mission accomplished. I am going to go construct the mob switch chunk loader, which is going to consist of a single soul sand that I probably have on me already. I'm not going to take the chance, though. I'm just going to go grab a singular piece of soul sand. And I'll grab some buckets if I really need it. Also, did I turn my brightness up? I did. I set my brightness to 500%. Okay. Ow. I don't want to know what was enchanted on the sword. Yeah, the problem was that there was droppers in the gaps and all that. It would have been fixable if we moved the water down by 1. The problem is I didn't want to, and so Mac came up with whatever cursed design that was. I'm actually surprised that we finished this today. I genuinely didn't expect that to happen. I wasn't sure how close we were, but we did it. You know, it's a little cursed, but it gets the job done. Yeah, there was the soul sand that I had. So now let me build a chunk loader. Wait, I could do something really cursed. Chat, I need to do this for an experiment. This could actually be really bad and break the entire farm. I was just gonna put a piece of soul sand down there and throw an ender pearl. But like a fish will knock it away or something like that, so. But I can be smart about this, I think. I don't know if I have enough glass for this. Not on me, anyway. Oh, maybe I do. You can see the extra stack of glass. Yeah, I know they're really loud. It's okay. Oh well, I'll get to the ender pearl later. Got my fishy button. 39.49. Nice. And I need an ender pearl. Yeet. Remember when I used to gift a sub every time I died? Yeah, I remember that. All right, and just like that. Mob switch enabled. Just to be clear, ender pearls load that chunk and that chunk only, right? So all of this stuff isn't going to be loaded, and none of that stuff's going to be loaded. I want to make sure that I'm clear on that and I don't have to do any nonsense. That is correct. Cool. That is why I put them all in one chunk. Chunk they're in, and then the ring around is lazy. That's fine. Yeah, that's more than okay. It's not like a portal where it's 3x3 is loaded and then 9x9 is lazy, or like redstone and then something else. Isn't it weird? Like there's technically three or four different layers. All right. Oh, I need to make sure I have all my shulker boxes. Like, there's no reason for me to... We're in project cleanup mode now. I have more glass in here. Which means I guess we can go put all the junk away. Because you guys know that you want to see me sort items. Instead of just throwing them on my floor. You know what? The price to see me sort, 1 bit. If somebody cheers 1 bit, I will sort, or I will put all these items away. Otherwise, I'm just throwing them on the floor in my base, and we're going out to the trencher again. 1 bit. You have until I get there, I guess. I don't know. What's funny is I only have like 5 minutes left of stream, so save your cent, I guess. Okay.
Have fun.
Ha, I scammed chat out of a bit.
Cause.
Cause. Yo, Stenos, you here? Oh, I went the wrong way. Yes, I'm pulling you out of lurk, Stenos, if you're here. If he's not here, I'll show you the alert. He's here, I'm gonna do. Hello, Gast. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Combu and Balk. I don't think he's here. Also, since you guys paid, I'm not going to sort it today, but I will sort it next stream, which might be tomorrow. I'll just leave it all in my inventory. I have to sort it. Hold me to it. Well, I'll remember. I know, it's so much shorter than a Steno stream. I know. Let's dance. 2 days in a row you spoil us? Yeah, who knows? I'll just keep streaming every time Steno streams because it's a good way to hold myself accountable, you know? I'm going to make a backup. Scam dog 1, damn. I've got to go to bed. I've got to go to bed. Not all of us are full-time streamers, Stenos. Gosh darn it, you. Tomorrow we will get you, me, and Stenos. That's all the members of the House of Chill. All of them. Oh my gosh, I have more viewers than Jordan K Games and I'm #1 on the team. Let's go! I'm very curious about what the House of Chill application is. I love this question, by the way. How frequently do you find yourself having loud outbursts, excited or angry, yelling or swearing more than twice per hour? Listen. Don't start me on a rant about Mojang. I've been pretty good about that lately, all right? Frankly, here, let's look at the application together. I even made it dark mode so I don't blind you. Here we go. I think I've been good about not yelling at Mojang. One, because I don't keep up with what's happening that much, and two, because I've just given up all hope. Like I don't care. I was listening to Stenos talk about today how he kind of agrees with Azuma about they're doing a whole bunch of background data updates, you know, to make it better. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, you know, from the caves and cliffs being stupidly complicated to do. And I'm like, they're just lazy. Like, it's okay. You can do both at the same time. You have the #1 selling game of all time. There is no excuse why you can't have infinite dev resources. Like, I'm sorry. You can figure out how to ship a big update and update backend stuff at the same time. It sounds like you just need to hire more people. Like, what do you mean we can't afford it? Bro, you're Minecraft. And then on top of that, your parent company is Microsoft. You have infinite money. Like, shut up. Pilot, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. All right, let's go through this a little bit. Yeah, avoid all the nonsense. Help you grow team. Yeah. Did not require anyone to raid. Email. How many hours do you stream? This is what I would click. Maybe this one? Like, select off for all if you have no set schedule. I mean, this is a fair... It's more of this is what... Well, it's really this. Like, this is what the schedule is, but it's most of the time I just go, I don't want to stream, you know? You don't have a weekly schedule, how many times you stream per month? I think the answer right now is like 10, 15. Ending stream, no. No. How frequently do you find yourself having loud? I would say this. It used to be this. Larger financial support or hype trains, but I've gotten a lot better about that with experience, you know. Microsoft's infinite money needs to go to 1 million versions of Copilot, though. I think Microsoft Copilot is the only AI that I haven't used and will never use. Copilot is always super clunky. I don't understand. Like, it just feels clunky. I would rather use GPT over Copilot, even if Copilot's better. How often do you find yourself discussing hot topics? It's very rarely, whenever it gets brought up in chat. Do I have loud or long alerts? Alerts are loud, but they're short. I feel like that's me. This is what Steno says. Loud but short for me. I mean, that is the point, right? Like, you cheer bits and they scare me. What type of Minecraft do you usually play in the background? Minecraft music. Occasionally discouraging, belittling, or talking down other play styles. This is funny. This is a really funny question. They're stopping Xbox development for AI. That's what an incredibly stupid thing to do. What? You're just gonna give Sony a monopoly over the console market? Really? Yeah, the Nintendo Switch doesn't count. Nintendo is weird because Nintendo has created its market, like its own market, and then monopolized just its market, and then like they don't really interact because like Call of Duty isn't on the Nintendo Switch. At least I don't think so. The Switch 2, right? You usually respond to most chat messages. Oh, I 100% try and do that. What do I put here? I don't know. That one? What do you primarily stream? That one. Mince Raft. Selected music. Is the music broadly relaxing? I think you can consider this. Everything has an Xbox, though. Haven't you heard? Or stream with a mature audience. No. Final points. Here we go. Should you be accepted into the House of Chill Twitch teams, there are several points we ask all members to follow or remember. Only have House of Chill as your display main team when you're following the team values. Oh, I see this. Please disable revenue sharing in my team sections. Have I done this? This is a thing? I didn't know this was a thing. Dashboard settings, my channel teams. Wait, I didn't. Dashboard settings, channel teams. Dashboard settings, channel. I don't have teams. Also, Mac, you're not an affiliate. You don't make any revenue. I don't see any teams. There's no teams. Where's the button? Also, everything's super dark. I have dark mode on. Like, where's the button? There's no teams. Teams are in featured content. Oh. Stats revenue. Oh. Does the team owner see this? Before I hid Slay the Spire, you know what? Fine. All the categories can go. I don't care. Suggestion channels? What's my suggested channels? Oh. Stanos. Gotta add Stanos plays too. Mac. Guys, Grace isn't here, and if she is, shh. But she said she might start streaming. Nope, that's the grants. Gracinator. There you go. Oh, my backup's done. Look at that. Perfect timing. 3, 18, 26. Yeet. Throw that in the folder with. Well, my last backup was that long ago. There you go. She was debating on streaming today, but I streamed. Why is Hot Dish the first one? When have I ever watched the Hot Dish recently? Zenos, do you get to see the stats stuff? I was reading your application. I'm gonna blind you guys. I don't. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go away. Like, can I see this? I do since you shared it. I mean, let's look. Why not? Earnings. $30. That's not a lot of dollars. Oh, I got 3 subs today. Nice. It merges everyone's, but you can isolate to each person's. Oh, look at that. 12 subscriptions. You guys are awesome. Look at how many dollary dues I made in September. Look at that. I streamed so many hours in September. You're earning revenue from Twitch Turbo. I am? How much revenue from Turbo? Hey! That's like not bad. Shout out to like Geeky Ninja and Senos for making me money. They also updated this. You know what? Shout out to Twitch for doing some back end stuff, by the way. They're making it better. Like this looks a lot better than what it was. They sectioned it up too. Ads and others. Like things are happening. They've made it better. I've made 12 cents in bits in the last month. The guys, you got to get that cheers up, man. You got to get it up. Kidding. How much dollary dues have I made all time again? It's like 2020. No. There we go. Update. I have 8 unaccepted invites. Yo, guys, I've made $0 dues. Probably hasn't loaded. Look at that time streamed. That's a lot of hours, chat. One is Barbara. I really not get to see my revenue sources. Not enough data for us to explain, bruh. All right, let's do VOD directory. I'm done playing around. I gotta get out of here. Also, Stenos, did you get my DM from today? You can just like react to a check mark with it. You at least saw it. Okay, here we go. 9:33. What did we do? We finished the mob switch. Tested it out on the creeper farm. And it works. Yay. Next stream is back to the trencher. Nice. Good stream. Actual good stream, guys. Yeah. Oh, Jordan now has more viewers than me, Sag. Alrighty, chat. Been a pleasure being your host. VOD is up. BEA beautiful. I will download on my phone right now, actually. I should be live tomorrow. I don't see why not. I wasn't subscribed to the channel last time. It should show up in my sub feed, right? Right. Gotta get through all the live streams. Why is it not up? Those clips. Is it? Oh, I'm subscribed. Download video. Beautiful. Work shed in Fort Spawn. Nice thumbnail, by the way. It matches. Thank you all for all the follows and the raids, Stenos. I'm not gonna raid today. I raided Jordan last time. I gotta be some more people streaming. Can't raid Jordan all the time. Does he play Minecraft at all? I need to find out what games he plays. Okay, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I go Stenos content. Yay! I go eat food now. Y'all are awesome. Keep being you. And yeah. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And if not, then we'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah, I didn't post a VOD. Yeah, I don't care. Bye.